Hello. Welcome back to Genshin. Genshin. There is no escape from Genshin. We are currently going into the forest. It looks like we're almost done with this forest stuff. I don't know. But we are getting awfully close regardless. Let's kill these people first. Now that I know it's genocide and not just murdering thoughtless animals.
Let's spark things up a little.
You were gonna need her for... I still think we need a better countermeasure for fire. Because right now lightning is all we got, which ain't bad. But it's not great.
All in a day's work.
Oh, look at that. We even got some of the teachings of admonition. Not that I need those. Wrong flower, but it's cool that I get some from it. Okay, so it's under this cliff. Hey, little boar buddy, you wanna die?
Steady as stone.
No, he's gone.
Someone needs assistance.
Oh, are we actually supposed to be leaving this place and not entering it? Okay. Well, doing things backwards is still doing things.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next objective should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Okay.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister. But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information. But, Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things. Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for...
I get it, Paimon. But I mean, we've already been there.
There's someone up ahead! Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around. Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost, huh? Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
That seems like a no, Paimon. Get ignored.
There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she? Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we
How about we don't?
Chance, we'll just ask someone else for directions.
Alright, we'll just become a stalker. So this is Act 1 of the tree place. That's interesting, because I've done a lot here with all the mushroom boyos.
Huh? She just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
Paimon, I can literally see the giant hole.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case. Look, she's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could? What should we do now? Do we try asking her for direction? It looks like she's meditating or something. If we bother her now, she probably wouldn't let us off very lightly. Oh! What a lovely smell! It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good. What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange.
You should be used to that by now, Paimon. It seems everywhere we go, something weird happens to my character. Follow the voice. What voice? There ain't no voice. Oh, and all I can do is jog. Okay, at least it's quick. Ooh. Hmm. I don't know if this is just a lot for it to handle, but it don't look like it's taking it well. Another cutscene immediately? Why not just load it into the next one? World, forget me. I refuse. I'm gonna remember you, stupid little light spirit.
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright, then there's absolutely nothing to worry about.
Oh, it's the arrow girl.
Oh, are you awake now?
Oh, thank goodness! Traveler, you're finally awake! Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we?
This is Gandharvaville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations. My name is Kale. I'm a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here. Oh, no thanks are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort? Oh, that's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious.
Hmm.
Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up. Whoops!
Alright, of course you're clumsy.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you.
Oh no, not the voice.
Sorry, Master.
Skip. Skip.
Avidya Forest's edible fungi is clearly posted.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do.
There we go. Tighnari, you beautiful bastard. Hurry up and change your voice.
How are you doing?
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tighnari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already it is common in hopes of that incense typically has no very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experience?
Yeah.
Kale, let the others know to
Skip.
Huh? Why?
Because these...
Yes, Master Tighnari.
I don't like the way you say his name, but that might be the appropriate way to say the name.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure.
No, you can't.
Further observation?
No need to be. Based on if you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
I refuse.
You're experiencing it. So even the rainforest... For now, I suggest you... Good. Now continue resting while I fire up another...
Seriously? We just arrived in...
I don't want to hear your filthy voice.
Paimon knows we're set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here. What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now? You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be? Well, considering how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right? Huh? You mean that Tighnari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then.
Oh, that explains why we were quiet? Now we're always quiet?
With your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
Hey, Mary.
Good idea.
Thank you for stopping by.
We can ask her.
Have fun at your family stuff.
Rise and shine. Come on, it's time to go find...
I need to audio. None of these. Let's just audio for now. 0. It's required. Yep. Probably see you later. Understand. Still haven't received the patrol route for today. Be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time. Feeling any better? South of Gandharville for the day. Feeling up to it. Be responsible for cleaning up. Ready to head out. Roger, Roger. I'll be right there. Forest now. I'll leave any further details to this leaf. So, what exactly we're going to do? Cleaning up the statue just now, but that doesn't really sound like a job for a ranger. Can be pretty diverse. A variety of tasks like checking the conditions of outlying road, maintaining forest facilities, and ensuring fire prevention standards are met, providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas. Today we perform routine checks on the statues of the seven. And we're just gonna casually teleport here and glide to where they want us to be. I think we can probably do this, which is way faster than teleporting this time. Ooh, you know what I do need to do? Is put our boyo here and see what he's like as a dendro. Essence of Flora. Okay. I don't know what Q does, but it looks pretty neat. So we'll check that out. Yep, it's up there. Okay, I'm a terrific climber. Guess I'll leave it to you then. Be careful. Know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know what she's like. Depends on your referring to Great Lord Rukadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanti. Greater Lord? Is there a name of the former Dendro Archon? Uh-huh. Greater Lord was Sumeru's Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest, as well as the Wall of Samael from the desert. Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she is not only a symbol of wisdom, but also power and kindness. Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity a couple 100 years ago. Does it coincide with Kanria? According to the master has told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back. To celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her the Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary. Then what happened? Well, and then I'm not sure what happened. Because I'm a fucking leaf. Huh? You're not too sure, are you?
But aren't you from Sumeru?
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru, but difficult to discuss the topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand. Because you two know Amber, right? Amber, you mean Amber, Outrider of the Knights of Favonius? Yes, that's her. Once lived in Mondstadt for a while. She helped me. She helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. Yeah, stroke Amber's ego. We got it. She's a prime example of a true outrider, the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. Sorry. Wow, you've never seen this side of you. Of course, because we've known you for about an hour now. To return, Sumeru, Amber, and I have stayed in touch by writing letters. Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion. I wonder who that could be. Mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. Everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up. Yep, so she trusts us. You explained the purpose of your journey. No, we're not. We barely know her. She's the friend of an airhead we also barely know. I don't know how we could call her our friend, but I guess whatever floats your goat. The deity that carved on the statue is kind of small. Think she's supposed to be, or the lesser, probably the lesser. To figure that out later. Clean the statue. I'll fly up and take care of the top. You clean everything low. I can't do that, Paimon. I can't do that. Now we return. Return to ground. We're back. Welcome back. Brick, I'm bringing some food and water for us. What kind of goodies did you bring? Some restraint. Strange anything? Yeah. You drop everything, don't you? Pitas together. Paimon, you like all food. It's not really. Mm-hmm. Does a lot of research on plants, decline the offer every time, saying it's too newsy, it'd be bad for his eels. Yes, I'd really like to pet them too. Alright. Alright, I respect this lady a little more. She also wants to pet the ears. Yep. What did you do? Of course, Paimon did something. Alright, give us some backstory. Okay, it's not gonna lure them quite yet. It's gonna make us wait until the next act to lure them. Huh? Is there like a lower village or something? What am I missing? But okay, now it just wanted to tell me I'm stupid. Got it. Yeah, it says lower, but it's not actually. Yeah, it's not actually lower. It's just on this road right here. You pretend. You'll wait until 8 the following day. That I can do. That I can do. I'm a master of waiting until specific times. I was about to go looking for you. Tighnari, what are you doing here? Came here to check on her condition. To put it simply, she's not well. You mean she's sick? Something that small could never harm her. The sickness is something that she's been dealing with for some time. Usually to arrive a little too much, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. Understandable, she hasn't been around anyone. She considered a friend for some time now. Ah, so you're gonna lore dump all of her secrets to us. Got it. Okay. Realize that you're honorary knight from Mondstadt. Heard about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I'm going to tell you because she asked you to. Why didn't she just tell us herself? It's against her revealing her past to you, but she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as friends. What's wrong with her? Since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar. Elazar? It's a disease unique to Sumeru by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. First, it may only feel mild numbness or affected areas. However, the disease progresses, fatigued, and even experience peripheral paresthesia. Strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile. Seems to be acting a little clumsy. Is it because of that? Correct. Any cure? Be affected in control before it progresses any more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for it. Nevertheless, her mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed her over to the organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure. Of course. appears you are familiar with them. Person who eventually rescued her brought her to me for care, said she'd been given to the Harbinger known as the Doctor. The Doctor managed to do it, but her case of Elazar was completely stable for all the years. However, days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. The individual always tried to appear cheerful, but left deep scars. She can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her. Let me tell you that she's for scaring you. You know that she's sorry for hiding her illness. Chance to tell her that in person. Possible to have any real friendship, but just really let me training experience such emotional pain again. Take good care of her. Has she now? It's more stable when she first arrived here. Interested in the work of the Forest Rangers the moment she saw us, I could see that she was serious about learning. So I felt compelled to ask her. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently, though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary. I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now. Right, now that I've told you her past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients for her medicine. We'd like to come along. The rainforest is a dangerous place. I'm way ahead of you, bro. No problemo. Where are we going to find this plant? Over here. Teleport! It's always best to teleport. And this is why. Nilo Pala Lotus. Oh, I know this lotus. I know this lotus. It's the little yellow thing and the little blue thing. This is actually the thing that Tighnari needs to level up. I would if I knew who you were, my dude. Growing somewhere in this area, let's split up and begin searching. Gather 4 of them. That would be sufficient. We'll come back here once we got the needed amount. We found the needed amount. Yo, Tighnari. That's Amir and the others, but didn't they set off not too long ago? What are they doing back? Let's go find out what's going on. I mean, it did turn dark, and it was early in the morning, so it's been a while. What's going on? A withering zone. The withering is back. Yep. Tell us where it's at. We'll go deal with it. Withering zones aren't too difficult to deal with. They're not like easy, depending on which zone it is, because some have some pretty difficult enemies in it. Some force you to fight the enemies to continue. Let me properly show you both how to identify withering zones, and it's gonna tell us about it. Not that that's necessary. Okay, so it's up top, but this is here, so never mind. It's a withering zone. Yep. Experience with these things, you should already know what to do. Please remember, don't push yourself. Yep. Let's go. Tighnari. Alright, let's find this. I might need a bow to do this because of these guys attacking. There we go. Boom. Now we just gotta beat the boss. I was gonna say we can accumulate dendro stuff like this, but I think they're gonna be gone before that. I think I have to also defeat all the rest of these boyos with the red stuff on them before it'll let me. There we go. You still not full? No. Not even close. I do want to see what his dendro ability is, because if it's good, it's good. Withering Zone appears and increase, even though we were able to quickly clear the Withering Zone. It won't be long before another one appears. Even that wouldn't be an issue, but it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself. For instance, even though we cleared out Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover. This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife. Most disturbingly, as the appearance of withering zones have started to increase, her Elazar has become more serious. Still not sure the exact reason. Received word of acquaintance. Similar cases are being reported with other patients. None of the withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from depths of the world. Have you heard of Irminshura before? No. Irminshur is a tree located beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downward rather than upward. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminshul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way to the surface. The ley lines continuously absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled to the tree, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom. Dendro Archine is known as the god of wisdom. because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of the tree. And for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. You mean it's sick. Ancestors slain us from the Great Lord, familiars a long time ago, but even those mysterious creatures didn't know of a cure. They've been battling it for centuries. Time for us to head back. But before that, I'm gonna go up. Right here should be the easiest way up. I think we need to crawl up from here so we get a little bit closer. Yeah, we'll stop that in a second. We want to come here first. Boop. Seal up. Boom. Destroy the withering. Not quite yet. Alright, let's go back to the village. You all made it back. How did it go? We're taken care of. No need to worry. What is that? Hi, hey, Pasia. What's wrong? The Dusk Bird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived. Could we forget? Did something happen? Let me see. It's a weird expression on your face. Let Paimon read. Paimon sees his three squiggly lines. Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandhara Valley, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking for help. We need to go. She's a dumbass? Okay. He's making us feel his erotic egg. Feel? Smell? Whatever. Definitely manipulate the dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. Telling you too about the ley lines was that I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious. It's correct. They weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you, bastard. What you saw is significant importance not just for the nation, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefather was shown much favor by the great Lord Rukrivet. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibility to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. And after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you've earned my confidence. And I no longer believe you. Okay, so man has known us for about a day, and he says, "Yeah, I could put not just my fate in your hands, but the fate of my entire nation in your hands." Cause you seem legit, bro. Pat, pat. Memories of the tree. The patient instead, her focus on meditation of spirits Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with the tree, just as you did. Sounds nice and all. She really helped us. She completely ignored us last time. Because when you ran into her, she was special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please wait here a moment. Aren't we supposed to go give her the rations, or are you going to get the rations first to give her? Awkward silence. Awkward silence. And he's back. Okay. And the easy way out is the best way out. Into the cave we go. She may have gone out for some food. She did not go out for food. She's hiding inside the cave. Yep. Or she's not hiding, she's just fucking passed out. Oh, it's the little gremlin! We meet again, little gremlin. These are the good gremlins. They're not the shitty little children gremlins. That was straight up just a loading screen. Okay. She has more energy than I expected. The current condition, let's find some water first. Alright, water it is. Relax, Paimon. You dummy. We're just in the tree. Is it huge, Paimon? Is it? Could have fooled me. I thought it was tiny. We're so close to it. Showing me its true power. Yes, I know about the bouncy mushrooms. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Oh, it's literally just a thing we can tee over to. I'm surprised we aren't forced to like use the mechanics that they put in place over there, but oh well. Oh, this is nice. Oh, this is nice. Is this not just a lightning place? I guess it might just look similar. Yes, I know how to do this. I've done it before. Okay, so now we're gonna have to use the mechanics, right? We can't just completely ignore them. We can? Okay. We'll just continue to completely ignore the mechanics of the game. And just mushroom bounce to our destination. Hello, Fatui Scum. I mean, you're not. You're just technically, you're just people of a long lost civilization. But we're still gonna call you Fatui Scum and kill you anyway. E. 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 Q. E. Q. Oh, that was interesting. Not great like this guy's ability, but still interesting. Reinforcements incoming. You too, bro? And easy clap. Give me your chest of exquisiteness. Oh, this is weird. This is new. Finally, something new. A mechanic I haven't seen before. I'm the fairy butterfly thing. Ow. Could you? Wait, does that heal me? No. It created some weird, like, little... Well, I say that. I've been using the flower blooming thingies. It created them, and then it had me heal from it because I was wet and it did no damage, and then it considered it as mine. Then it had me heal from it. And once again, ignoring all the mechanics of the game. Just kind of skipping straight to the point. I both like and hate that. It's like these platforms have no reason to be here outside of people who can't use the Dendro thing, which kind of gives lore for people who weren't just Dendro and able to do the shot site thing are supposed to be able to use this stuff, which is great. It's like world building, but also, why is it here? It's not a mechanic that anyone would ever use. Then what's the point? Investigate the courtyard far down the corridor. So we're back to this weird place. Yeah, it's like the trees in the lightning place too. Let me out. Let me free. Oh, you're supposed to line these two up. But there must be something else if you're supposed to line these two up and it doesn't work like this. Hmm. Let me see. There's something in here. I don't see anything. Let me out. Hmm. There's gotta be something that does it then. Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Do I have to be here when I do it? Yeah, I had to be here when I did it. That's dumb. But I guess it also is fine. Oh, this is a painting. It's not real. That's kooky. Become PNG. So either somebody learned how to make 3D paintings, or it's just a memory of the tree and they're just being all goofy and symbolic and shit. Ta-da! Abyss Herald. Looks like we meet again, traveler. Strange place, plotting. Hee hee hee. You needn't worry about such things, they don't concern you. Alright, well. You're gonna be dead soon, so it will be the only person who it concerns. Well, I missed. Ye bastard. Yeah, it gets stuck on a wall. Because the game mechanics hate you. Ah, get out of the way. Damn it. Okay, so it just was a time thing. What's wrong this time? We can beat him. I know how to beat the shield. It's not that hard. It's bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Pitiful traveler, you're really so ignorant. You're just living in complete denial. The law has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, or only to be stepped on, which isn't true. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling is utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. That might be true. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die. I mean, to be fair to our character, our sister wants us to live to figure out the way of the world because she thinks it'll make us join her. She doesn't want us to die. Oh, Paimon forgot everything that happened. You know, I don't like particularly when that happens in a video game. Um, because you're not going to forget. And in some cases, it's done to a good degree when it's meant to pull on your heartstrings. But when they're just having a character forget something to forget it, it's kind of, there's no point. And we still remember, even if they don't, meaning our actions are still going to be swayed by what happened. Meaning, in a practical sense, they didn't forget. And so unless it's going to be intentionally done so that the person behind the camera can learn something, there's really no point in having the character forget something that is played out on the screen. It's kind of like if in games where there's supposed to be this epic skilled fighter, but then, oh, they have amnesia, and so they have to teach you how to fight. That works on like a second game to be like, yeah, that's a reason you have to relearn to fight. And they can conveniently remember everything later or have a reason for the amnesia to happen because there's a purpose to it. But it's say like you went halfway through a game and then suddenly your character has amnesia, but they're still able to do everything fine. It wouldn't make sense. In the same sense, we just did all that, but there's no reason for us to have amnesia. There's no reason for us to forget any of that. It doesn't impact the story greatly. Nor did we learn anything of use. Nor does it help us learn a new mechanic. It was just, hey, you forgot everything. But why? There's just no point. No, it's not Tighnari. It's our feet being pushed through the ground. Nah, it's just behind a rock. Tighnari sent us here with some food and water and a letter. Friends of his, I apologize for the trouble. I'm grateful you came so quickly. We didn't bring the food. You're upset here when we arrived. Kind of worried about that. There's fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway? Just animal now. Likely from my neighbor. Must have come and saw me like this. Paimon, did you taste her lips? How do you know there was fruit on her lips, you weirdo? You crazy gremlin. That could have been water for all we know. What you mean, fruit juice on her lips? Creepy gremlin. The little round creature. Kind of like a cabbage. So you're able to see them too. Yes. What? Okay. So Traveler does remember what happened in the cave. Because that makes my whole spiel look stupid. Why did you even bring up that they can't remember what happened if you're going to say in the next sentence that they basically remember everything that happened? Huh? What? Huh? Paimon was there. Why does she not remember? Huh? What was the whole point of that whole... I must have dazed out. I don't know what happened. Paimon was there. Why does she not remember? Why do you remember, but she not? What happened? Why you like this game? Yeah, I know they mean no harm. They're my buddies. What kind of creature is the neighbor? They have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. First time. Exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with the tree. After I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge of the world. And I knew exactly how to crush it under my boot. Oh, that's not what she's saying? Suddenly I noticed a small figure opening the cave. With my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. Living in the caves because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized I could see them. Then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never shown up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later, and they weren't alone. What a fascinating creatures. Yes, no doubt about that. Yep, food, food, food. Make some food by the fireside. Okay. Make box lunch. We will, but first I want to steal from you, my lady. A radish that you hid in this strange statue. Why did you hide a radish in a statue? I don't know. Must be a special radish. Submit. Give. Tell me about the connection. Immediately after I smell spirit boreal the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so, and everyone at the academy even lauded me as a genius. Some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting to the tree as you have. So why does the incense allow people to connect to the tree? The ingredients used to make the spirit bomb primarily consist of plants created by the Greater Lord. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Archon. Since the roots of the power lies within the tree, we can occasionally tap into her power to peer into the tree. Depths of the earth, not the tree, but same difference. I think I understand. Don't explain anymore to me. I do not give a shit. The smell caused us to go spirit. Your body should still be sensitive to the power of Dendro Archon, but unless you are using intentional meditation techniques, the sense should no longer trigger such reactions. Must admit, quite envious of your ability, even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life. I consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with the tree at will. I'm a researcher after all. My area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate of living beings, but there is still so much we do not know, especially regarding mysteries that lie in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing tree for answers. Perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with the tree will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. Currently in a state of training known as life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with the tree during this stage. Sages have said that contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else. During the night, just pitch black with no moonlight, dead silent, without even the sound of insects. I'm feeling better as of late, knowing that I have a little neighbor living by. I believe that being able to see them is a blessing from the Archon. Strangest of all is they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself, and they have the curious power to make people's dreams. What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it? Strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream. The fuck? Only children can dream. Adults, however, never do. Sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational or logical. Influence their dreams. The fact that people in Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe the greater lord, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. Yeah, but a lot of the greatest shit that ever happened came about because somebody said, I had this weird fucking dream. Let me make it a reality, bitch. And then they did. You must be one stupid goddess of wisdom if you're gonna fucking say, yeah, no, dream's bad. Dream's illogical, therefore dream's bad. Dream's bad. I mean, dreams can be bad. And maybe for the average person, it is worse to have a dream that is big. But I'd say there's nothing inherently wrong about it because the average person is also not super wisdom involved. Even if they worship a god of wisdom, they wouldn't be necessarily super smart. And so there's no point in doing all that because even an average person with a great dream can create something magical and vice versa, and it's just bullshit. Alright, she spoke some more gibberish. Map. Go back to the village. Let's go up here. Use it to heal while we're at it. Do this because it's going to be faster. And then this. Boom. Best as fuck, boy. Best as fuck. Mm-hmm. Your presence and guidance in Smash City is pivotal. Finding cure. We possibly refuse. Missions in check. At least listen to the reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academy, not to cause a scene. I'm truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely Forest Watcher. How could the great minds of Harvata have any need for someone like me? The refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage, Droll, so now I've come here in his stead. See, I figured that, given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally. Master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance. And what exactly does my master need of me? You'll know once you arrive. That is, how long will be required to stay? You mean to tell me, despite coming all the way here, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either. So be it. We're leaving. Yeah, fuck you. If you can't say for what reason somebody is needed and for how long they may be there, at least one of them. Because if it's a short time, sure, fuck it. Pop in, pop out. If it's something very important, sure, pop in, pop out. But neither is determinable. Fuck that shit. Full recovery should be a reason for you to tarry here longer. Heading to Smack City. Aksha Terminal. Academia that utilizes the legacy. Some say that this very item is the basis of Spanish reputation. Show you how to use it. Okay, we're gonna say bye to the leaf before we leave. Hey, yo, Leaf, where you at? I do not see it. I jumped off the cliff to try and see if I could get the thing, but I think it's up there, probably. Which means we'll get it some other time. Yeah, goodbye. Alright. Now that we successfully ditched the leaf, let's go to the city once again. They have the earpieces. They have the Bluetooth. Okay. Okay, but we've been here before, so you're a dirty liar. I mean, you don't know that because this takes place before we were supposed to already be here. So the timeline's kind of fuzzy. But, fuck you. I'm still right. To activate it, simply hold out it in your hand and say following phrase yourself. May the God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Choose it to find a way to meet her. Hey. Boom, boom, bam, bam, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, bam, bam. May the Dendro Archon always be your guide. I'm sure she will be. What are you gonna ask it? Vague thought suddenly comes to mind. Unconditionally respond. Also, even the same queries requested multiple people. The action still imparts knowledge based on strategy. You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive the answer. Thoughts appear. Probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what they mean. Interesting. Nostalgia, sadness, anxiety. People somewhere feel. Didn't already know. Yep. Alright. Let's go talk to the nerds. He thought we were talking about his studies, but we are not. No way we can do that. Meets Denjon Archon herself. This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find. The Akshot didn't respond to my query. You too, but your ability for getting information, all that sigh. Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did. So this is my area of expertise. I'm but a lowly researcher, so the access doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that the Lesser Lord returned to Sumeru. She never left the sanctuary of Suasthana. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure. Somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she doesn't want to entertain visitors. Which would explain the lack of information in the action. What do you mean you didn't expect her to be such a recluse, Paimon? Every single one of the other ones, we've had to go a fucking journey and a half to meet, and then do a journey and a half to fucking keep up with them. And then the sudden reveal, and then they need us to do more. And then they're like, oh, yep, that's all we need of you. Bye-bye. Of course they're fucking hiding somewhere. They all are. Catherine, of course. There's always a Catherine. I want one of these places for it to not be a Catherine, just to throw us for a loop. Just to be like, ha, gotcha, bitch. But I know it's just gonna be another Catherine. Lesser God, Lord Kusanale. Understood. Please wait. Get the pertinent information in my personal memory. Another dead end. Really don't know anyone else to ask now. Please don't worry, I may know of someone who can help you too. Trishkill does not serve as the vanguard of information, rather there are numerous active mercenary groups, collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across the country, so they naturally accrue intelligence. Brigade, called the Corps 30, is in charge of the city's defenses. Not only they invest this brigade, what a weird name. Named such because they're rank numbered 30 at their inception. Maintain a good relationship with the Adventurers Guild. Great weight within mercenary circles. Can contact him. You can find him at the Corps of 30 headquarters in the Citadel of Regzar. Wish you the best of luck, bitches. I'm giving Catherine that sass, but I know she has it. I know she has it in her. That's what she's really thinking. She's really a sassy mama. Fuck you. Mm-hmm. Why did it cut to a cutscene? And then back out with one. Okay, I don't know. Mm. Truly rules man. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater lord. In their eyes, she was the one who founded and gifted us with the Aksha Lesser Lord Kusanali, just happened to inherit her legacy. Most citizens are more familiar with the Great Lord and hold her in greater esteem, not to mention never makes an appearance, and the academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists, and that's all. So it feels bad. Yes, it comes down to, besides, sure, the god of wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us. Happy to help with the Adventurers Guild. I want to beat people up. Where are the fools that I can beat up? Yep, they all rely too heavily on the Aksha. Heard a prophecy predicted the great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked when he saw the Denver Archon and hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across the desert and through rainforest, experienced tribulation of every kind, still couldn't find any traces of the Archon. Spirit thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me, and then he had no other choice to sorrow and resigned to his fate. The calamity came, but to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome adversity. So they did nothing for him. Avatar of the Archon. Do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. The flower and blade of grass, every sparkling sun, every breath dancing in the wind. So long as you continue to think, ponder, will be wherever you go. So basically, she said, "Ha, nerd, get good. Protect yourself, bitch. I ain't got to." Oop, she got a phone call. You didn't ask what they want with her. Ooh, new flower. We're just gonna steal some of your iron, okay, blacksmith? Talk to me. Just some more basic weapons. Oh, but these are unique. Midlander Claymore Billet to make the Forest Regalia. It's a 4-star weapon. I know it's probably a great sword, isn't it? But it would be cool to have. But yeah, it's a Claymore Billet, so it's probably a Claymore. I don't know. I might try and make some of the weapons later. Because each place seems to have a unique weapon. I'm assuming they do. I only know this place has one. Of course, we go to a tavern. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's the cat girl, who's not actually a cat girl, because those are fake ass ears. I can tell. But still, I want her. She should be coming up soon in one of the things. Okay, so she has overprotective parents who don't let her out. She's probably the lesser goddess. And the other lady's like, give me half the money that your parents pay me, and I'll be your bodyguard. That way you're not sneaking away, but I can give them an excuse for where you're at. And I'll protect you so you're okay, because I agree they're overprotective, and you do your thing, queen. Nothing interesting, we're just ordering food. Paimon being picky, but you've cooked slimes before. Information. No longer had hopes or dreams. One flared up was so bad. Semi-conscious state for several days. Ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Don't be scared. You don't have to cry. You're just gonna die. Yeah, no, that's stranger danger, girl. Don't be happy she knows everything about you. You're being friends with a strange adult that knows your every secret. Very smart idea. 10 out of 10. Big brain child. Huh. Okay. Okay. People don't like to celebrate the one's birth because it's the other one's death. Got it. And we're coming along. Teleport. 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 Teleportation. Teleportation. Let me in. She also has horns. Assumes you got trapped at home. And you got caught, right? Could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now. Not completely. What are those two? I mean, these two friends? They're visitors who just arrived. Good for information on Lord Kusanale. Followers from another land. Truthfully, no. Oh, really? Well, that's okay. You're still invited. By the way, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution. You're very welcome. It's the only thing I can do. Do you still have enough? Probably, but don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you. What am I doing? Wow, this place is amazing! Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs are full of holes. Tree above stage. Had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. We reached the academy many times, but they were trying to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel the stage performance. Because the theater asking. Academy looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely. Can't let that happen. Both in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold festival anymore. Archon for Dunyarzad with the Mora she gave us. Patch the tree, but she needed a makeover. You know, it's weird because there's a lot of the stuff in here where it's like art is bad to each country, but there's people being rebellious and doing the art and music and shit anyway. Or it's neutral. Right? But there's no place where it's like celebrated. Like you could say Mondstadt, but it's not celebrated in Mondstadt. It's merely neutral. A lot of the bards are hard up for cash and don't really perform and are scared to perform. In Leeway, it's neutral because money. Anything is possible if you make money. If it doesn't make money, they don't care. So really only big performances matter, which is just, it's like life. And in this place, it's looked down upon to be a part of the theater. So it's a negative. Which I'm assuming they're going to bring it back around and make it into a neutral slash positive type thing again. But it seems like there's not a place anywhere where it's like solely a good thing. Which usually they, in video games, they do, where they're like, oh, well, this is the city of music, or whatever bullshit. Which is kind of a good thing, actually. But who knows? She'll be a dancer. I don't care about how the holiday came to be. So your goddess loved dancing, and she get drunk, dance, made a bunch of flowers bloom. Gods were like, oh, this is great. And so everyone decided to be academics instead and shun the dance. Sounds logical. course we're gonna fucking go with you in the festival. We can't reject it. Talk to randos. Hey, child. Child. Yeah, you're probably not the rando we should be talking to, but we'll talk to you anyway. Hey, old lady. You remind me of another old lady. And once again, you're probably not the person to be talking to. Oh, Catherine, what you doing over here? That's true. She never takes a break. But I guess she should have breaks. What's shaking, bacon? Yep. And off she goes. She says, crap, that's like here. I gotta dip. I mean, I gotta go back to work. I'm definitely not ditching you two to go have fun. Okay, we're almost done. We're meeting another person to see if we have a way to meet the Lord. Yakon. Wow. A definitely necessary cutscene, for sure. Great Sage got robbed, so they're closing down the city, and that might help us meet the lady, but maybe not. Pretend to be students. See you at the festival, lady. Okay, so we have to explore down here, probably starting with going up here. But that's going to be a whole trip and a half. So, let's collect our achievement stuff, which we've already collected most of earlier. Yep. Let's see if we got enough from that. Yep. It's just one, but one is one. Yeah, we have 30, so we'll be able to do 3 times 10 next time to try and get the banner. It's in 3 days and 14 hours. Oh, it's growing ever closer, my dude. I'm not interested in another bow or a freaking spear because I don't have duders for that. And it costs these. Nah. Still gotta wait for these. I don't really care about that banner, but I do a little bit because you can get some of the base guys easier, I think, is what it was about, or something like that. And so we'll do that at some point. But for now, wrong thing. Just, okay, we'll just exit. So it doesn't take 5 years. There we go. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you later, where we'll find out what's happening with this little goddess lady. Bye bye.